What's the biggest lie you've found about recovery and performance?
I think the biggest lie that people think is that you don't need recovery. You can just do that old no pain, no gain mentality. You push through. You know, you kind of think that, the old days of like, no grit, no glory. Let's go for the good stuff. Let's push through. Oh, you feel tired. Well, you gotta, demand more from your body by just thinking through it. But people don't understand that as much as you compress, you stress your body out during a workout or some type of game event, you need that recovery to come back to 100%. If you don't get to 100%, then you're going to start at 90%. Then you know how that goes, one step forward, two steps back. So I think the biggest thing is that you have to really understand the difference between an injury pain and recovery pain. You got to make sure that you're not overtraining, you're not pushing yourself. So recovery is a big key ingredient. So when you hear people say, oh, you don't need to rest, you feel tired, sometimes it may be, but most of the time it's your body not being at 100%. So it's very dangerous when you start pushing yourself into that realm of overtraining. Now you're going into that world of changing biomechanics. Then it goes into the world of, chronic injury.
You spent some time working with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I mean, in those locker rooms, athletes are pumping injections into them left, right, and centre just to get on the field, and never mind what they do then to stay on the field. But you walked away from that, creating something completely different. Why?
Any athlete that wants to get back into the field or practice your game. So the first thing you want to do is, learn a secret weapon. And the secret weapon is basically regenerative medicine or stem cell therapy. So the only way to deliver that is through an injection. Now, the tough thing about that is that people really don't understand what stem cell therapy and the mechanism of this whole regenerative medicine, how to make this tissue that doesn't heal correctly or slowly speed it up. They don't understand that. So once you understand that the secret is the message, right? The signals, now you see like, all right, now, how do I deliver it? So everybody gets it delivered through an injection. Well, when you're in the season, when you're doing like a stem cell therapy during the season, you have to inject the area that's damaged. Well, now you have a secondary site. So a lot of athletes don't do that during the season. They'll do it after the season or something else, that can give that the ability to recover for that period of time. So during the season, when you think about what they do for like injectable, it's more like pain med, like, like numb the area. You shut the area down so you're able to play without that pain. Well, the problem with that is that you didn't solve the problem. All you did was mask it. When you mask the pain, now you're basically re-injuring over and over again with that biofeedback of feeling that pain mechanism. So that's why, we look at that world of pain management and then masking versus going to the source. So that's why I started thinking if there's a better delivery system than an injectable to get these signals from stem cells to that damaged tissue to heal, that's the pattern. And that's how I found out the best pathway through that process.